Hey guys, it's New York Millennial and we're back.
Hey, and we're going to talk about the Kentucky and Oregon primaries coming up tomorrow. So we're starting with Kentucky, and there seems to be really limited polling in both of the
So,
states that are going to be coming tomorrow. But let's just talk about this for now. The latest polls were in March and the beginning of March, and it showed Clinton +5. So that's not like a huge deal. I mean, like that was months ago, and
hmm
I also want to mention that this is a closed primary too.
Yeah,
So I mean, we can't
but
like, yeah.
yes, that's true. It was a close primary, but the registration date was April 17th.
Mhm.
So there was still like 6 weeks after
Yeah.
the poll was taken. So
That's a good point. So there could have been a lot of new registries. Wait, and there's a lot of factors that could play to it, but the bump theory isn't exactly going to apply here with open
yeah,
primaries or
um,
semi-closed. But yeah, at the same time, this was they had plenty of time to make up their mind and see if they really wanted Bernie. And I feel like in March, there was a lot of things that happened that might have let people see who he is and stuff. I feel like it was like partially like midway through the primaries or so. So like people are actually seeing him more. So I feel like a lot of people had the opportunity to switch if they wanted to. So this state
yeah.
definitely could be really close
I
compared
think
to
it's
what you
going to be
said.
close. I think it'll probably be within 5 points either way.
Yeah,
Would you agree
I
with that?
definitely think so too. It's going to be close. Okay, so that's it for Kentucky. Moving on to Oregon. So this poll actually was pretty recent. It shows Clinton up by 15.
Which is
But
weird.
we think that's pretty weird. I mean, if you want to talk about it, 'cause you had more of a point to say about it.
Um, well, yeah, because Oregon's between Washington, which Bernie won in a landslide. Not to mention, like, pretty sure he won Idaho, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he won Idaho. Like it, and okay, so he didn't win Nevada, but California, he's doing well in like
Hmm.
pulling white. So like theoretically, it looks like a state he should win. And
Yeah,
plus,
it
white
does.
liberals. But it's
Hmm.
really weird that he's not. And like it's a
Hmm.
um, closed primary,
Yeah,
but
it's close to.
it's weird
Yeah.
I personally don't buy it. I think my
Hmm.
hunch is that he's
Yeah.
gonna win,
See, like
which sounds dumb, but
exactly. I mean, people could yell just like this is kind of based on not too much, more of like just a hunch. So I
yeah.
mean, don't take this 100% just what we're trying to say that he's going to do a lot better than this, but I agree with that. I feel like these polls, it seems as though it's kind of going a little bit too much towards her. I feel like Bernie is going to do well here. I don't think he's going to win,
hmm
but I don't think it's going to be plus 15 or even close to that. I think it'd probably be closer to like a plus 5 to
Yeah.
her.
I mean, they did say it was a small sample size and stuff like that, so maybe it was just
That's
inaccurate.
that's true. It could just be not. Yeah, I mean it says it has a 5.6 margin of error. So
Yeah.
that would mean that, it could very well be less than 10 her way. But I feel like I'm just going to say this. I think it's going to be closer to plus 5 to Clinton at the end after tomorrow. I mean, I don't know for sure. There's not too much to go on that, but I definitely think that it's going to be a lot closer than that.
I feel like that's probably a good
Hmm. I
prediction,
feel
and
like that's
I want to say he'll win, but I feel like your prediction's probably more accurate,
hmm.
so we'll go with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to say he's going to win. And I mean, he's done it before. He's done stuff where he just like
Yeah.
makes insane comebacks.
Michigan,
Though
yeah.
was Michigan closed or open? I'm not 100% sure, but it,
Michigan, I believe, is open. Yeah, I can check.
I mean, if you want to check real quick, but if it wasn't, then that would be really amazing because
Michigan was open.
oh yeah.
Michigan was open.
Okay, well, I mean that doesn't mean that much then 'cause we know he does really well in opens, but I mean he can beat the polls. It's going to be a little hard knowing that like
Yeah.
this was kind of recently, so people didn't have time to switch. So these polls will be somewhat on point. But I'm not buying it like you said. I feel like there must have been some sort of something went on. I
It
mean,
also there was increased voter registration too, like in Oregon. I don't have sources, but yeah, I know
yeah.
that for a fact. So
I definitely feel like there's a pretty good chance. So Kentucky, he'll be really close.
I,
Um,
I I'll say a cautious he'll win, but just
mhm.
barely.
Yeah, I definitely could see him winning. I think he'll win personally too. I just don't think it'll be by much if he does. Like it'll be by like a few percent.
I agree.
And in Oregon, I don't think he's gonna win, but it's gonna be a lot closer than the polls say, in my opinion. So I mean, if you want to say he's gonna win, I mean,
I,
I think
you
it'll
know
be
what?
plus 5
Just for
her way.
entertainment's sake, I'll say he's gonna win, and you say he's gonna lose. Let's
Yeah,
go
so
with
I'm gonna
that.
say lose. You say that's okay. That's
All right.
slight
We'll see.
disagreement there. Okay, but that's our predictions. I think
All
that
right.
pretty
Yeah.
much wraps it up.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
I see you guys.